Hello, my name is Dorian Maciuk and this presentation is about finance fundamentals, the 4 belongings you will do with cash. When you boil it down, there area unit 4 belongings you will do with money: pay, save, invest, or give. Each dealing, from your emergency fund contribution to your morning cafe latte to the $20 you stick in your niece's greeting card, falls into one amongst those 4 classes. It may seem to be an oversimplification, however it's correct. And most of the people may gain advantage from creating their finances a small amount less complicated. By breaking everything down into one amongst 4 classes, it's a lot easier to examine wherever you're managing your cash well and wherever you may improve. Likelihood is that you are feeling more well off with some areas than others. It's not a foul issue to be really expert at 1 or 2 cash tasks. However, if you would like to manage your cash well, you need to discover the way to balance your funds between Defrail, saving, investing, and giving. Spend. When you accept what you'll be able to do with cash, Defrail is also the primary issue that involves mind. Most of the people area unit naturally wired to pay cash. It's a vicinity of daily life: paying the rent or mortgage, shopping, intake at a building, shopping for garments, paying for a streaming service, or obtaining tickets to a moving picture or special event. Their area unit in numerous ways that to pay cash. Many money experts tend to gift Defrail during a negative lightweight or as a necessary evil. Here at Everyday Cash, we tend to don't believe that approach. Defrail will, and may, be a decent thing. The secret is to essentially examine each greenback you pay and check that it's one thing that brings you joy. If not, then it's time to rethink your Defrail strategy. Obviously, the large risk here is overspending. Spending cash pocket money, pin money, cash hard currency, even on things that bring joy, may be a drag once it isn't balanced with the opposite 3 money tasks. Whereas Defrail is usually centered on the current, it's very important to create certain you can jointly golf stroke cash toward the longer term via saving and investment. Save. As with Defrail, saving will incorporate many alternative actions: building an emergency fund, and providing for brief-term goals. Saving may be a very important part of an all-round setup, and it helps guarantee you'll have the money resources you would like within the future. Just like Defrail, however, saving may be done incorrectly. There's such an issue as saving an excessive amount of. If you simply specialize in saving your cash and err on Defrail or giving, you stop living within the gift. For example, many folks focus entirely on saving for retirement. They stint and save each penny and tell themselves that they will pay that cash once they retire. However, that setup typically backfires and breeds unhappiness. Focusing only on a future money goal will stop you from enjoying your life without delay. And by the time you get to retirement, you'll unable to pay that cash anyway because of health problems or different uncontrollable circumstances. So, save cash for the future. Simply don't save such a lot that you simply can't board the instant. Invest. The third issue you'll be able to do along with your cash is to speculate it. One amongst the foremost common samples of this can be investment within the securities market through a pension account. However, you'll be able to conjointly invest in property, outside retirement accounts, your kid's school fund, a business, and lots of different examples. When you invest your cash, you permit it to figure for you, grow and be prepared for later use. Whereas Defrail is all concerning currently, investment is concentrated on the longer term and mistreatment your cash to create cash for you. Like the different cash tasks, investment should be balanced. There's such a issue as investment an excessive amount of. Typically, which means you don't leave yourself enough cash to require care of your daily expenses or bills. However, investment may represent identical entice as saving, wherever you don't offer yourself permission to get pleasure from your cash currently as a result of your thus involved concerning investment it for the longer term. It's all concerning balance. Give. The final class is giving. For several individuals, giving their cash brings the foremost happiness. If you haven't typically fully fledged the thrill of gifting away cash, try it out. Next time you have got the possibility, leave an enormous tip and see however you are feeling. It doesn't ought to be $200, though you actually will try this if you are feeling comfy with it. Begin little, perhaps tip 400th rather than 200th on your morning cafe latte. Many people associated charitable giving with church or spiritual organizations, however those aren't the sole choices. You'll get the foremost out of giving once it aligns along with your values. So accept what's most significant to you and notice ways that to be generous in those areas. Perhaps which means contributive to a veterans charity or a youth sports organization. Maybe you would like to support vulnerable animals or the setting or medical analysis. The choices area unit endless. Simply opt for one thing you actually care concerning. Of course, giving conjointly must be balanced. If you're too generous and provides away extra money than you'll be able to afford, it results in money instability. The secret is to be generous however conjointly wise. Take little steps toward higher cash management. Your cash ought to enhance your life. Once you have a balanced setup for Defrail, saving, investing, and giving, it permits you to search out joy in your finances. You'll be able to pay and provides freely without fear that you simply aren't investment or saving enough. If you are feeling such as you wish to induce higher at one, or more, of the money tasks, begin with little steps. Leave a generous next time you erode a building, or purchase one thing you may actually get pleasure from. Came upon an automatic transfer of $20 a month into your emergency fund. Each bit counts, and therefore the additional you observe the money tasks, the simpler they become. Thank you for watching. To discover more, please visit my webpage now.